Plus, the folks from Culinary Crafts are here to show us how to make blueberry cheesecake bites when we come back. Well, you know, Debbie, something to make us feel a little better, and I know that you love sweets.
Yes, I do.
How about cheesecake bites today?
Sounds good.
Yum.
Yeah. All right, we have Mary Craft here from Culinary Crafts.
Yes.
And she's going to show us how to make it. So it can be complicated, but you're going to make it easy?
It's a complicated version, but I'm going to show you the simple version as well. Tomorrow night is the Make-A-Wish Gala, and we created the blueberry cheesecake martini for this gala. But it's a little complicated. I'm going to show you how to make it quick and easy. This is the finished product.
Okay.
But to get started, the very first thing we have to do that you can't buy at the grocery store, at least not to have it be any good, is the lemon curd. So that's what we're going to make over here on the stove today. And then the rest of this you really can purchase.
Buy at the store.
You really can buy it at the store if you want to. So to start with, I just have on my stove lemon juice. Pretty simple.
Simple so far.
Sugar. Nothing too complicated about that.
Nope. Looks like you have some
a little lemon
zest.
Yep. And we're just going to drop that in there. And that's basically the first 3 ingredients. There are only a total of 5.
Okay.
And so the last 2 ingredients are the eggs and then the butter. But the tricky part about just whole eggs.
The whole eggs. So it's not like the yolk or the...
No. This is the tricky part.
Hey.
What are we doing here? Okay. Did anybody ever tell you could cook?
You're the boss. No, I'm actually a horrible cook. But I'm trying.
This is the tricky part. And I may have to do this off camera because we may not have time. But the tricky part to this is going to come to a boil. And when you
you got to make that boil.
When you add this directly into something hot, eggs curdle immediately.
That's
true. So the idea is that we're going to temper this. And you take a little of this, whisk it into the eggs to bring the temperature up, then put them back in here and cook until this is thick.
So you're going to ease the eggs into it.
You're going to ease the eggs into it. Now, over here you'll see these are fresh blueberries that we started with this morning and made this absolutely delicious blueberry compote out of fresh blueberries.
How did you do that?
That's just, it's on the recipe on your website. Pretty easy. Sugar, cornstarch, and water. And you can do that, or you can go to the store and buy a can of blueberry pie filling. How simple is that?
Yeah, why not make it though?
Now your cheesecake you can also purchase right at your local grocery store in the freezer. Just melon ball it out. Or if you want to be complicated like we are at Culinary Crafts, make it from scratch, put it in a 9x13 pan so you can cut these really cute cubes out that are, of course, completely symmetrical in size. All right, now this has all come to the boil. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that.
Warm up the eggs a little bit.
And warm up the eggs just a little bit. Just a tiny little bit at a time because you don't want to curdle them, especially on camera. That's just never a good thing. Oh my gosh.
No.
And they're coming up to temperature now a little bit at a time. And you see, there's nothing really complicated about this. This just takes a little bit of time.
Yeah, time and patience.
Patience is the key. And people sometimes don't want to make this lemon curd. You can do about anything with this lemon curd you can possibly imagine. Serve it with fresh strawberries.
Well, we're out of time for right now.
Oh, you're going to come back?
Yeah, we're going to come back
and see the finished product.
And we'll see the finished product. We'll also be back at the end of the show where we can have a feast.
Ooh, going to taste?
Absolutely.
Yum.
Okay, we got financial news coming up right after the break. Nice having you with us today.
Thanks so much.
That looks great. All right, well, let's go back to the kitchen. And Emily, it's your turn to see the treats.
Oh my goodness, and these are quite the treats, Debbie and Ron. We are with Mary Craft from Culinary Crafts, and we are finishing these blueberry cheesecake bites, and I have taken samples off camera that are so yummy. So walk us through where we left off.
Off the camera, all we did was just whisk in some butter into this mixture, and you can see it did turn out perfectly, just so you know.
Yeah.
But this is some that I made yesterday and chilled, so I'm going to use this one. I'm just taking a martini glass, and that's why we call this the blueberry cheesecake martini. And into the bottom, so that you layer this, I like to put just a couple tablespoons of the lemon curd. Now, this is cheesecake, and usually it's made in a springform pan, but when I do this recipe, I do it in a 9x13 pan, so I can make these great little cubes that you can see right here. And this is a 1-inch blade, so as you just put that across there, then you can just cut through that and you can make your perfect 1-inch cubes.
And you made this.
Oh yeah, I made this. Course. And then of course chilled it under these lights. Not so chilled right now, but these are the great
So if I don't know how to make this. I
right.
can buy this.
You can.
Make it a little bit
You can just go
easier,
to the
but-
grocery store and you can buy a cheesecake frozen in your freezer, defrost it, use like a melon baller or a
Okay.
very tiny scoop.
Yes.
And make scoops, put it in here with the lemon curd. This being the blueberry compote. Now the recipe for this is on the website of
KUTV.com,
KUTV.com.
which we're so
Or you
happy it's
can
there.
just do this with some blueberry pie filling from the store.
Okay.
Not as fabulous, of
I
course.
know,
Yeah.
nothing's as fabulous
Now,
as
this is called a meringue, graham cracker meringue, and it's made with graham crackers and egg whites.
Oh my
and I
goodness.
just, you can see, just made this sheet. I'm just going to break off a little piece here, and that's why it's called a shard. Okay, right into the top. Now, this is obviously a lot of steps that we go through to make everything kind of professional and fabulous at Culinary Crafts.
But look at how fabulous
But
this is.
you could simply buy the little Pepperidge Farm
Yes.
pirouette cookies,
Cookies.
stick them right in there, be just as fabulous. Now with this lime curd, you can also do something, or the lemon, this is lemon.
I'm gonna
We also
sample
make
this, I'm
lime.
sorry.
Yeah. You can just simply put it in a beautiful little container with a fresh strawberry. Okay, I'm gonna have you just like taste that.
Okay, I'm gonna taste this.
You could put
This
it
tastes
on
like a lemon bar.
on a bran muffin.
Yeah.
You could put it on a scone. You can do it with fresh fruit.
Whatever you
Once
like.
you learn how to make lemon curd, the
You're set.
possibilities are endless.
Okay, well, we are going to sample this when we come back, but first we're going to send it over to Ron and Ryan, who are talking
And
movie
this
reviews.
one.
Yes.
Okay, how did it turn out? Looks beautiful.
Oh,
I think it's
yes.
fabulous myself. And of course, we're going to let everyone sample a little bit.
Look at this. I just grabbed my own. Is that not?
Would you just please?
Okay,
Yes, thank
good.
you. Help
I didn't know if
yourself.
that was against the manners. Okay, so these are blueberry cheesecake
Martinis.
We've been calling them
Martinis.
bites. but
Actually, no
martinis.
alcohol in them, but in this great martini glass, it makes for a great presentation.
Yeah.
All
And
right,
as good as it is, just well be alcohol, right?
let's try it, guys.
Let's see.
It's good. Ooh, yeah.
Did you get all the way down to
Oh
that
my
lemon
goodness.
curd?
Yes, yes.
It's
Yes.
a hit, Mary. Thanks for coming. Culinary Crafts.
My pleasure.
See you later.